The Tale of the Three Men, The Power of Time. Once, in a small village nestled between lush hills, lived a young man named Vikram. He was full of potential but squandered his time on trivial pursuits. Every day was spent in laziness, idling away hours with friends or sleeping through the mornings, convincing himself he could catch up tomorrow. As the years went by, his dreams slipped further away. Opportunities passed him, and soon, he found himself with nothing, no career, no achievements, and, worst of all, no sense of purpose. One evening, as Vikram sat near the village river, feeling the weight of his wasted years, an old man appeared from behind a tree. The old man had a presence that commanded attention, his eyes sparkled with wisdom, and his face carried the weight of many lifetimes. He saw the sorrow in Vikram's heart. "What troubles you?" Vikram, feeling the weight of his regrets, replied, "I've wasted my life, sir. I've lost everything by not using my time wisely. Now, it's too late to fix it." The old man nodded. "Vikram, let me tell you a story of three men who were given the opportunity to choose between gold, power, and time. Long ago, there were three men, all equal in ambition and drive. They were each offered a choice by a mysterious sage. The first man, Arjun, was offered a chest full of gold, glittering with the promise of wealth and luxury. The second man, Rajan, was offered a scepter, a symbol of power and influence over others. And the third man, Neil, was offered an ancient, ticking clock. The clock didn't shine like the gold, nor did it hold the allure of power like the scepter. But there was something special about it. Each man stood before these three choices, and they each made their decision. Arjun chose the gold, believing that wealth would solve all his problems. He spent his days amassing riches, buying what he desired, and living in excess. But over time, he realized that no matter how much gold he collected, it never satisfied his soul. His wealth became his prison, and he died with riches but no true happiness or fulfillment. Times Rajan chose the scepter, thinking power would give him control over his world. He manipulated others, commanded respect, and lived a life of influence. But in the end, he found that power was fleeting. The more he sought to control others, the more alone he became. His empire crumbled, and he died with no true relationships or love in his life. Times Neil, the third man, chose the clock. The clock didn't promise riches or power, but it promised time, the most valuable gift of all. Neil understood that time was the foundation of everything. It could create wealth, build relationships, and shape a life of meaning. Neil spent his time wisely, investing in learning, nurturing his relationships, and building a legacy. He lived a long and fulfilled life, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom, kindness, and achievements that could never be taken away. Old man. Vikram, the man who chose the clock, Neil, lived a life full of purpose because he understood the true value of time. The other two men, despite their wealth and power, lost everything because they failed to see what was truly important. You, too, have chosen gold and power in your life. You've spent your time on things that ultimately don't matter. But just like Neil, you can choose to make the most of the time you have left. Time is the one thing that can never be replenished. It is more valuable than gold, more lasting than power. Vikram stood in silence, the weight of the story sinking in. He realized how much he had taken time for granted, how he had wasted it, thinking it would always be there. But now, in this moment, he understood, time was the true treasure. Moral: time is the most valuable resource you have. Don't waste it on distractions or idle pursuits. Work hard, nurture meaningful relationships, and keep learning every day. Once time is lost, it can never be regained. Make every moment count, for the life you create tomorrow depends on how you use your time today. Time is the most valuable asset you have. Gold and power may come and go, but time, once lost, is gone forever. Don't wait. Use your time wisely, for it shapes the life you will live.